What is going on, everyone? It is 5:46 on what are we, Wednesday now? Almost half. We are halfway through the work week. We're halfway through the dry work week and halfway into the wet work week. The next 2 days or so are going to be pretty soggy. The rain already moving in. Some of you guys maybe even seen some spotty showers today out around parts of Bentonville and Rogers. That track to the north. We've also been watching this shield of rain that's moving from south to north as well, from Louisiana and Texas. There's a live look, looking live with the RDOT cam. That's southbound with overcast skies. At least it's nice to not have the sun out there, blocking out some of that, some of those incoming solar radiation rays that cause sunburns. Unless you wear sunscreen. Right now, though, the rain is mostly to the south. It will lift north, though. But what I wanted to really do with this is spend some time on not only what's happening now, but how this whole thing plays out for the next 3 days. Because if you just look at the percentages, it looks like, oh, it's going to rain every day, nonstop, all washout, get the ark ready, 2 by 2, all Noah. It's not that bad. NOAH, not NOAA on the Noah. But it does look like there is quite a bit of rain. Some of us may top 3 or 4 inches of rain. So when does it hit and when does it leave? Let's look first at where it is right now. So here's a look at the scattered showers that are making their way from south to north. Notice these are the showers that moved across northwest Arkansas earlier. There were some thunderstorms with this stuff. That's all lifting north though. Farther to the south, it's more rain. It's more of a nuisance here for Fort Smith and northeast Oklahoma. Some light to moderate rain. This stuff won't cause flash flooding though as it makes its way north and pushes on through. But there will be multiple rounds though that move in. Let's see if I can get a regional view real quick, kind of show you guys what's farther to the south behind this thing. So here's a wide view. This is a national view. You can see this area of low pressure that's spinning just to the south. And what's happening is when you get a low like this, it's advecting up or pushing up a lot of moisture, deep, rich Gulf of Mexico moisture. When that happens, you end up with several rounds of rainfall anytime a disturbance or a little ripple or wave rotates around that rainfall. So all that being said, let's get to it. I wanted to look at the North American model, and I'm going to take you through. We'll stop the clock every 6, 12 hours or so, and You can't see the times on here, unfortunately, because I didn't invest in any broadcast display software. It's too much money. It's fun to just do free, right? Without sponsors. All right, so here's what's going on now. This is what the radar looks like. Here's what the radar will look like. This is through 7 o'clock tonight, so it will fill in a little bit more, mostly light rain for Rogers and Bentonville through this evening. A little bit heavier once you get south of Poto. And then moving into the overnight hours, this is a little bit past midnight, close to about 1 in the morning with scattered rain that's out there. That rain lifts north. This is 6 in the morning right here. So this is what we wake up to. 6 o'clock on Thursday morning. Still some areas of rain in Benton County, Bentonville, and Rogers. A little bit of light to moderate rain in Fort Smith, but heavier rain out towards Little Rock. This is early in the day, so this is 6 o'clock. Let's jump ahead to lunchtime, see what happens. That rain moves out of Benton County. It looks like by about 9 or 10. Still some showers in the central part of the state. And then once we get to about noon, which is right here, we're still catching a break in Bentonville and Rogers, but notice the rain's already starting to move back in Fort Smith. And let's go to the evening on Thursday. This is going to be right at, that's about 6 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock. So basically for Thursday, it starts off like this. Scattered areas of rain. It'll be ongoing through the overnight. First part of the day tomorrow starts to clear out 9, 10 a.m., somewhere in there. And then by the afternoon, the next round of rain starts to move back into the area. That's this round that we're just talking about. So backing up and doing it all over again, this is early in the day on Thursday, a break through mid-morning. It starts to fill in Fort Smith about 2 o'clock on Thursday. Gets into northwest Arkansas by about 4 or 5, and then it rains through the evening. So that's your Thursday. Let's move ahead to Friday morning. Let's stop the clock Friday morning at about 6, 7 o'clock. Here we go. More rain. Here it is, right here. This is 7 a.m. on Friday. So we're starting off with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Lunchtime, you betcha. This is noon and 1. Scattered areas of rain at noon and 1. The low is actually lifting to the north, though. You can see it spinning counterclockwise. And then by Friday evening, about 6 o'clock right here, we have a little bit of a break in the rain, but the heaviest occurs during the day. So I'm going to go all the way back, and you can see this thing. You can actually see the low. See it spin as you move this through time. So here's where we are And then you can see the overnight rain that moves through. This is Thursday. You're looking at a break, more rain Thursday afternoon and evening. Heading into the overnight, stuff redevelops, maybe even some claps of thunder in eastern Oklahoma. That's during the overnight hours. Friday will also start off with scattered areas of showers and storms. Midday on Friday, we're still dealing with pockets of rain. Notice it's not a big rain shield everywhere, but there will be lots of rain out there during the afternoon. This is 3 o'clock coming up on Friday, and then right into Friday evening, I think we clear out just enough Friday night by about 6 or 7 o'clock. And then as we head into the weekend, we get some more storms. This is late Friday into Saturday with some scattered showers and storms that are going to develop with that boundary that's in the area. So, bottom line is numerous rounds of rainfall, but it's not a complete wash for the entire time. The trick is these things are moving slow. They're going to drop a lot of rain in a short amount of time. 3 to 5 inches is going to be possible. Flash flooding is going to be an issue, not tonight, more so as this thing on goes through Saturday and into Sunday, probably by Sunday more so than anything. And I'll tell you too, with the severe risk, I think I was checking it out a second ago. There's not much of one. There's hardly anything as far as severe weather goes. This is mostly a rain event instead of a tornado event for us. Don't discount the flash flooding, but by Sunday, it'll be a little nasty out there, depending on how much rain you see where you live. A little bit more, a little less. But generally speaking, we're looking like 3 to 5 inches across a good portion of the area. Higher rain totals farther to the south, a touch lower to the north. All of us get rain out of this. It'll come in waves starting now and then going into the weekend with a low severe weather risk, a nil, very little, if any, severe weather risk with this. Mostly a rainmaker taking us into the next few days. I may jump on from time to time, talk a little bit about the showers that are affecting the area, but overall, hey, if all of our spring rain events could be like this, that would just be fantastic instead of having these tornadoes and severe weather and everything else. That's what's going on weather-wise. I'll catch you guys back here next time.